Ahoy! I recently watched the original Star Wars trilogy. Like many, been a fan my whole life. Had reservations about every Star Wars movie made since 1983. Not exactly a groundbreaking opinion there. However, I reckon that's how they managed to grow such a large following. For the longest time, it was a small sample size. I mean, what you going to do? As you grow your canon, quality starts to dwindle. The vision has certainly changed though. Boba Fett has a ham sandwich on Bespin, and Disney sees it fit to make a spin-off movie or TV series about that ham sandwich. I mean, really, was it maple glazed ham? Side note, I don't care much for the versus culture we're currently living in, where there's no middle ground or nuance. It's all extreme. You're left, you're right. If someone asks you if you prefer metal or punk, and you say metal, that's interpreted that you hate punk. You've picked a side. Just fucking cool it, people. There doesn't always have to be a battle. I can love both, just one, marginally more. Hence, a preference. And that applies to a lot of things. I use an Android phone, but that doesn't mean I hate Apple. I just prefer the Android experience. I've owned both, and both were effective in enabling me to surf the internet while taking a shit. So yeah, my life has been enhanced on both fronts. Getting back to Star Wars. I fell in love with Star Wars watching it as a child on a 4:3 television. Obviously, it was released theatrically in anamorphic widescreen. So, I didn't really see it in its intended aspect ratio until the special editions in 97. Now that they're available in multiple digital formats, I'm noticing certain things. Little things in the corner of frames, especially with Return of the Jedi, commonly referred to as the weakest of the trilogy, but that certainly doesn't mean I hate it. I love all three the same. Yeah, so bulletproof fandom of the original trilogy. Go poke a hole on that, you negative Nelly Furtados. But anyway, when they used to convert films to a 4:3 aspect ratio, they would frame up what was most important and cut off the sides. It didn't affect my viewing as a child, but as an adult, it was probably a good idea to cut some stuff off, contrary to the spirit of the special editions and subsequent Blu-ray edits, which is to show you more. Anyway, every version of Jedi that's out there has this one character that kind of sticks out. A character that I'm sure fans notice but rarely discuss. Not to get too much into it, but the Rebels sent a squad to the forest moon of Endor to destroy a shield generator, which is protecting the Empire's new Death Star while under construction. The squad is led by our heroes, and obviously everything doesn't go smooth operator. So during the operation, Han pulls a tap on the shoulder, made you look move. You know, the classic. This leads a scout around the corner to where the squad is waiting, guns drawn. Just looking at that shot, it's like a scene from Predator. That's a Star Wars spin-off worth watching. An R-rated movie about what the hell the rest of the squad was doing while our heroes were telling bedtime stories to Ewoks. That aside, this is what we've all noticed. The elderly member of the squad. The guy with the sick white beard. That's fine. I'm not an ageist. I mean, it's not like he's hiding behind younger troops. He's out there on the front line looking to kick some ass. I wouldn't fuck with him. So the movie cuts away to the other story threads. The way it's paced, it kind of feels like it's all happening in real time. Luke in the throne room, and the space battle to destroy the Death Star itself. They cut back to Endor at some point, and the rebels are laying explosives in the bunker. And wouldn't you know it, Empire's laid a trap and forces them to surrender. Bit more updating of the throne room and the space battle. Then we're back on Endor, and we're watching the rebels being let out of the bunker as captives. All seems fine, except for our white-bearded comrade. Because suddenly, he's gone from frontline badass to a elderly man who can't find his medication. And why is he dressed like a stormtrooper? Given the time it took from shoulder tapping the scout until this scene, only about 10 minutes have passed. So what on earth was this guy doing? Sneaking somewhere using the art of subterfuge? 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 The art of subterfuge? You know what I mean. In 10 minutes? Was he on a solo mission? Pun intended. To do what? I mean, they're already inside the bunker laying down explosives. Maybe he found some armor and just wanted to try it on for size. Or maybe prior to entering the bunker, he was asked to go run and find some armor so they could sneak in. A la Luke and Han on the Death Star in A New Hope. Han probably just figured out how they could get in while he was gone. Maybe he sensed a trap and was trying to blend in with the other stormtroopers and got caught halfway through getting dressed. How embarrassing. What is he, the guy from Metal Gear Solid? I happened to Google white-bearded rebel from Return of the Jedi. Turns out his name is Captain Rex or something, and they're making a spin-off or something. Great. Maybe that'll explain it. That's what we need. More explaining. No need to use your imagination. That gap will be filled. I wonder if he also had a ham sandwich. Anyway. Good times. Go do what you do. Because I'm going to do what I do. And as always, for Julie.